What's up, guys? This is the network back with another video, and today we are talking about how to remove charge-offs from your credit report using the CFPB method. Now, before we jump into this process, I gotta say this up front. There is no guaranteed timeline for removing a charge-off. Nobody can promise you exact results in 30 days or 60 days. But what I can tell you is that if you follow the right steps and stay consistent, it can absolutely be done. I've done it myself. I removed 8 charge-offs from my own credit. So if I can do that, you can remove 1 or 2. This video is for educational purposes only. And just like I always say, no 2 credit files are the same. No 2 banks report the same way. This method works, but you'll need to tailor it to your situation. Everything we go over here is flexible. Don't treat this like a one-size-fits-all blueprint. Treat it like a weapon you adapt to your own credit file. So first, let's talk about what a charge-off really is. A charge-off means the creditor has written off your account as a loss because they don't believe you're going to pay it. But just because they write it off doesn't mean you don't owe. The account will stay on your report as charge-off. And even if you pay it, it'll say paid charge-off or settled charge-off. Either way, it stays unless you actively dispute it and get it deleted. That's why we focus on deletion. Not settling, not paying, not updating, deletion. Now, before we get into the steps, let's break down the types of charge-offs. You got high balance charge-offs. Anything over $1,500. These are the ones you need to be careful with. The higher the balance, the more risk you have of getting sued. Doesn't mean don't dispute them, it just means be strategic. Then you've got low balance charge-offs, under $1,500. These are much easier to get deleted using factual disputes. Then you've got paid charge-offs. If you paid the account or settled it, it's technically verified, which means you don't need to start with round 1. You can jump straight to factual disputes. And finally, you've got transferred charge-offs. These show a 0 balance and usually say sold or transferred. You'll often see a collection account pop up after this happens. That's double jeopardy. If both the original creditor and the new collection agency are reporting a balance, that's a violation. And we'll use that to our advantage. Now here's where we start. Step 1. You send a procedural investigation complaint. You don't start with factual disputes. You ask the bureaus to investigate the account first. Keep it simple. Say something like, I recently reviewed my credit report and noticed inaccuracies on this account. Please investigate and verify the accuracy. Don't give them details. Don't tell them what's wrong yet. Step 2. You send a reinvestigation complaint. Say, I disagree with the outcome of your previous investigation. Please reinvestigate this account. The inaccuracies are hurting my credit score. Again, you don't explain anything yet, just set them up. Now, the reason we do this is because of the Fair Credit Reporting Act, specifically Section 1681I. Once a consumer disputes an account and it can't be verified or is inaccurate, the credit bureau is required to delete it. If you go straight to factual dispute without setting them up, you lose this leverage. Now, step 3, we hit them with a factual dispute. Now we're telling them exactly what's wrong. And I'm going to show you the most common charge-off inaccuracies. Repeated charge-off reporting. If the account shows charge-off every month after it was closed, that's re-aging. Illegal. Use that. Inconsistent balances across bureaus. If Experian shows $900 and Equifax shows $0, that's an inaccuracy. Double jeopardy. If a creditor and a collection agency both report the same balance, that's illegal. Incorrect date of last activity or first delinquency. The date has to match the first missed payment. They can't just make it up. Account marked transferred but still shows a balance. That balance should be 0. Payment history showing on a closed charge-off account. Once it's charged off, no more updates are allowed. You get your ammunition by pulling your full report from annualcreditreport.com. That site shows details other platforms leave out. Credit Karma, Identity IQ, they don't always show payment history or comments. Annualcreditreport.com shows everything. When you find the error, you use it in your factual dispute. Keep it short. For example, this account was charged off in September 2021. Since then, it has been updated every month as charge-off in the payment history. This is inaccurate. Charged-off accounts cannot continue updating payment history. This falsely re-ages the account and violates the Fair Credit Reporting Act. Please delete immediately. Attach your ID, social, and proof of address. Send through CFPB or mail. If that dispute gets verified again, you go to round 4 with a different error. Remember, you can't use the same dispute reason twice. You hit them with another inaccuracy. If round 3 was repeated charge-off reporting, round 4 can be inconsistent balances. Then maybe date of last activity, then double jeopardy. Eventually they either fix it or they delete it. Most people give up after 1 round, but charge-offs usually take 3 or 4. If you push, they fold. Now, real quick, let's talk about 1099-C forms. People ask about this a lot. Here's what you need to know. A 1099-C is a cancellation of debt form. If a lender forgives more than $600 in debt, they're required to send you this form for tax purposes. It also goes to the IRS, but here's the catch. The lender has to officially discharge the debt. If they mark the account as a charge-off but don't actually discharge it, they don't have to send the form, and a lot of creditors don't. They'll hold on to that charge-off for years. If you do get a 1099-C, that means the debt is officially discharged. You can use that to get the account deleted from your report. It's one of the strongest weapons, but it's rare. You can't rely on it. You can ask the creditor if they've issued one, but most of the time they haven't. And finally, don't wait 30 days between rounds. You don't have to. Watch for alerts. If TransUnion says verified in 7 days, go straight to round 2. If Equifax says investigation completed, send your next dispute. Don't wait for them to close your momentum. Use Credit Karma, Experian, and Equifax alerts to track when your dispute is done. When it's done, move forward. If you wait too long, you'll have to start over from round 1. If you're in mentorship with the network, we'll help you walk through all this. You'll have access to all the templates, dispute letters, and exact screenshots to guide you. We're also doing the credit sweep for our clients directly until June 15th, so if you want us to take care of this for you, lock in mentorship now. Inside the mentorship, you also get lifetime access to speak with us directly through iMessage, the exact trade line source we use for personal and CPN credit, document sources for name, DOB, SSN, etc., step-by-step strategies to get iPhones on CPN or business credit, liquidation plays that are working right now, and full credit sweep training plus a done-for-you sweep included this week. But as you saw, it's not impossible. What it takes is consistency, knowing how to respond fast, understanding your rights, and following the exact steps. Procedural investigation, reinvestigation, factual dispute, then alternate factual dispute if needed. One mistake I see people make all the time is throwing 5 different dispute reasons into one complaint. Don't do that. They'll fix one thing and then your whole strategy is done. Only dispute one inaccuracy at a time. That's how you stretch it and build pressure. Over time, you'll either run out of responses or get tired of dealing with it and delete the entire account. Now, to be clear, I'm not saying this to get you hyped up about some magic solution. This is real strategy and it works when you apply it with intention. The credit bureaus are not designed to help you. They're designed to delay, confuse, and protect their data sources. Your job is to use the law to your advantage, and the CFPB is a key tool in doing that. And that's why I wanted to show you step by step how to file those complaints, because that's where the real action happens. Not in the letters, not in the apps, but in how you leverage the law and follow up like you actually care. Like I said earlier, don't wait around for them to time you out. Don't wait 30 days. Use alerts, check your report daily, and as soon as you see the dispute is closed, send the next round. The people who win at this are the ones who stay engaged. And remember, this method works whether the charge-off is on your real name or your CPN file. If it's inaccurate, it's still a violation, and that gives you leverage to get it deleted. If you're inside the network mentorship, you already know we guide you through every step of this. We give you the actual dispute templates we use, annotated screenshots showing you what to look for, one-on-one help in identifying charge-off errors, and full mentorship support via iMessage so you never have to guess. And until June 15th, we're including a done-for-you credit sweep inside the mentorship, meaning we handle this process for you and guide you through the rest of the plays like iPhone approvals, AU trade lines, and CPN liquidations. You also get direct access to our trade line sources, access to document templates, SSN, DOB, address match, step-by-step setups for personal and business credit, flip strategies that turn CPNs and LLCS into real approvals. So if you're watching this and you're serious about deleting charge-offs, building your file, and getting into the next tier of funding, tap in with us now on Discord. Don't use Telegram. That platform is unreliable. Hit us on Discord directly and message at the network team for custom help or to lock in mentorship. Everything we covered today is for educational purposes only. We're not promising results. We're showing you strategies that work when you work them. Go back, take notes, rewatch this video, and start putting the pieces together. Credit doesn't fix itself, but when you understand how it works, you take the power back. This is the network. I'll see you in the next video.